Still. So we're up to day 17. So day 17, oh cheers Father. Day 17 was the day that we left Litchfield and we were going to be making our way to Darwin. On the way we wanted to go to a place called Berry Springs and we're so glad we did.
It was beautiful.
Unbelievable place. The water was so warm after all the swimming that we did in Litchfield, which wasn't so warm.
Yeah.
It was a really nice welcome surprise to find that there. So we had a beautiful barbecue lunch there and then we jumped in the car and made our way up to Darwin, to where we're staying at Robbie Robbins Reserve, which is a low-cost alternative to the caravan parks in Darwin.
A lot cheaper and a lot spread out.
We'll actually do some videos and photos of the reserve, I think, tomorrow before we leave, just to show everybody, because I think most of the caravan parks in Darwin were about $50 to $55 a night for a powered site, and I think they were only like $5 a night cheaper for unpowered. We've been able to come here unpowered for $27 a night, which is amazing, like right in Darwin. We're about 10 k's from Darwin.
Yeah.
We've got flushing toilets, hot showers, free washing machines. You never get that at a caravan park.
And you'll also find the caravan parks aren't right in Darwin anyway. They're all probably 10,
same distance,
15 k's
around,
out.
yeah.
So we're all around this area and space. It's great. You're not cramped in. And
Yeah, so when we checked in, we got given our site details. So we made our way to our site, and while Father was taking the car off the caravan, I went to set everything up inside, which normally involves turning on the fridge, and discovered that we didn't have any power again. So we've been battling on and off probably over the last 4 days. Our 12 volt system for some reason just won't work, and then we'll pull up somewhere else and it does work. And we originally thought we'd flatten the batteries, which was a bit of a surprise because the meter was telling us that we were fully charged. So we booked into Catherine for 3 days and put it on power, which was something that we were hoping we wouldn't have to do this trip because we felt that we had enough solar and battery capability. And I'll put up a little photo of the power cord when we unplugged it. We were a little surprised at what we found. Anyway, when we got here, I went inside to turn on the fridge, no power. So at that stage we decided, because we were in Darwin, it was time to really try and get to the bottom of what was going on.
So we thought loose wires, because we hadn't blown the safety switch, that was still on, and we hadn't blown any fuses in the what's called the C-Tech, which is the brains of the caravan. All the fuses and that were fine, so we were sort of baffled until Mudder
went on a bit of a search engine. I spoke to Sam a couple of times on the phone and he gave me a couple of clues, but eventually Sam felt that it was the C-Tech unit. So as I started undoing the screws to that, all of a sudden the power came back on. So I was pretty confident that we were getting close to the issue, but when I actually pulled it out, we found another burnt wire. So I'll pop a picture of that up for you to look at. So then we knew we had big trouble, and it was bigger than we were going to be able to sort out over the phone with Sam. So we rang Jayco here in Darwin, who then told us that they were closing for 3 days due to a family bereavement and they couldn't help us until the Friday. So then I thought maybe a auto electrician or an electrician. We got on the phone to them, but then we thought about it and thought, well, we've found what the problem is. We've got some photos. We shot down the road to Jayco because they're only around the corner from here, and they've diagnosed it without seeing it that we've blown the C-Tech unit, which means a whole new battery management system
is to be installed.
So the good news was, not only were they shutting for 3 days, but Jayco has closed down for 10 days for stock take. So things were looking like we were going to have an extended stay in Darwin. But we had to think about it in a chat, didn't we? And came up with a plan.
The original plan was to leave Darwin and go to Kakadu with the van, but if they can't fix it on Friday, then we'll leave the van here with Jayco and we'll go to Kakadu with the swag.
So the challenge for the last 4 days has been, how do we survive in a caravan with no power? So we've got no 12 volt, no 240 volt. So luckily we'd set the car up for free camping, and all the things that we've got in the car, like the angles and
the lights
and the head torches and all the things that we took in case we'd be away from the van, we've actually been using with the caravan, and it's worked out really, really well because we really haven't been disadvantaged too much. We've been doing a lot of travel into Darwin and sightseeing, so we haven't been here during the day. The weather at night's been really, really good for sleeping, so we haven't needed to run the fan.
Or anything.
So hopefully they can fix the caravan, otherwise it's going to be a really expensive bed to tow around Australia if we've got no power. But anyway,
tow it.
We'll get it shipped home.
It'll have a free to good home on it. Yeah, once we got the caravan sorted out and worked out with Jaco, the plan, what was going to happen, and that we came back home, went to Mendel Beach for Territory Day, and we were told there was going to be fireworks there and markets and that, and was there fireworks. It was a really great night,
really good atmosphere, so we're really, really glad that we made the effort to get up here.
Alright, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
See you everyone. Bye.